Hello, and thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Um, Today we're going to talk about death. I know this is a very sensitive subject, and a lot of people, a lot of questions have been out there about death. A lot of a lot of us wonder what is death, what happens after death. This is no accident that you ran into this video. Somehow, maybe you are wondering the same too. What is death? What happens after we die? Now, to be honest, there's million answers out there about what happens after we die. For those who had NDE, which means near-death experience, they all say the same thing. They say I was out of my body and I saw my body from above. So the key word here is I. Who is this person? Everyone have their own opinion when it comes to this question. So I am just going to give my view on death. See, we hear the word death, we automatically think bad news. We get scared, sad. Just like in a tarot card, when you do a reading and the card of death shows up in the person and the person is getting the reading, they quickly get scared, nervous and worried. But death card in a reading don't mean death. It just means an end to something that no longer serves you in this life. It could mean closing doors that are toxic for you, like a bad relationship, a bad behavior, or addiction, and so on. So to me, death is not a bad thing. It just means a separation between your physical body and the real you, the spirit or soul. This brings me back to my question: who is the I? People who had near-death experience, they say, I was staring at my own body. I heard everything the doctors were saying. I even went into the waiting room and saw my family crying while they waiting on me to get out of surgery. You need to understand one thing. The I is the soul that moves into the spirit realm. In order for you or I to move into the spirit realm, a separation has to happen. A separation has to happen. And this separation is your soul. The soul is living in your body. See, this is why when somebody die, after they die, this is why when somebody die after you die, they call it the body. Okay. When somebody die, they call it the body because you leave you leave your body in the physical realm so you can go on into the spirit realm. Just like when you were born, a separation has to happen too. For you to come into this earth and for you to come into this earth, a separation is being made, and this separation is cutting the umbilical cord that's attached between you and your mother. And so when you live in this earth, a separation has to happen too between your body and your soul. For those who astral travel, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody have astral travel before. When I was young, I astral travel by accident. When you're out of your body and you come back in your body. So in order for you to go into the spirit realm, that kind of separation has to happen between your body and your soul. You ever wonder why sometimes when someone is dead, we say they passed away? That is because we are here in this earth realm, just passing by. We passing, and in the end, we're going to say goodbye. We're passing by. Passed away. We are passing. We are passing. In the end, we're going to take our own way or our own journey. Conscious is all we are after we exit out of our body. Consciousness is all we are after we exit out of our physical body, because we are energy, and energy don't die. Energy Energy never dies. So we are all energy, and everything is energy. So that makes us immortals, don't you think? I don't know. I'm just giving my view on death here. Everybody got their own, view on death, and there's no wrong or right answer. So you have done. Excuse me, real quick. So what I'm trying to say is, you just won't have a body anymore. So all is left is your consciousness. We die everything. We die every night. Okay, we die every night. Well, for those who don't sleep at night time, if you're working a night shift, you know, they don't die. I'm not saying that you die every night. Okay, but my point is, when you fall asleep, in order for you to be in a dream world, you have to be in a deep sleep, to where all of a sudden you are in dream world, but your body, the body, is here on earth, and you're not even aware of it. Did you know some souls, it takes them, some spirits, it takes them days to even notice they are no longer in this realm. They are no longer in this reality or earth realm, until they see their loved ones who had passed away, and even though their loved ones tells them that they are home, now they still deny that they are dead. They just think it's just a dream, till they realize they're no longer waking up to this normal realm, to where they can continue their life that they had here on earth. Anyways, that's a different story. So there was an interview that was done on a woman that was born blind. She was born blind. She never seen anything with her eyes in this world, not even her own body. But when she found herself in a hospital, her heart had stopped. And when she found herself in the hospital, she said she was looking down at the doctors who was working on her body. It took her a couple of minutes to realize that she was staring at her own body. For the first time in her life, she saw her own body. She could see everything that was going on in the room. She never felt so free, she says, and and um and she says it was the best feeling. Okay, so for the first time, her seeing her body is when she was experiencing this near death experience. So that tells us that when we out of our body, when we exit out of our body, the vehicle, we are more aware, and we are connected to everything. So, like I was saying, because even after death, we are still learning who we really are. Never forget you are everything, and everything is you. So, death is just another doorway to move into a different, realm. The spirit realm, they call it the spirit realm. That's where we that's where we move after we exit out our body. We go into the spirit realm. Some people believe that after death there's nothing. Some people believe we go to hell or heaven, and so on. To me, hell or heaven is a state of mind. Remember, you create your own reality. Whatever you strongly believe, you bring that into your reality. If you believe that there's fire and people burning, and don't be surprised if you see people burning when you leave your body and go into the spirit realm. You created that, and you will be judged by what you created with your own thoughts. Who's going to judge you? You ask. The answer is you. That is right. You're gonna judge yourself, so you can see if the choices you made were the right choices, and also the consciousness that comes with your choice. The consequence that comes with your choices. It is all a lesson. an experience that you choose to learn because you forgot that you are a God, not the God. You are a God. Everything and everything is you. You are a deathless soul that is using a body to gain experience in this physical realm. I don't want to get off subject here. Anyways, most people who had death experience, they describe of being more aware. Not only can they see their own body just laying there, they can feel everything and see everything. As some people, they say they saw their loved ones by them, welcoming them with the love and happiness. Those loved ones who already passed away, they were just right there waiting on them to welcome them. Just like when you was born, you had loved ones in the room, in the hospital room, welcome you to the world. They're just sitting there trying to welcome you into this world. Even the one drunk uncle you have in your family sitting there happy to see you with open hands. It's the same if when you pass away, you your loved ones who had passed away, they're there to welcome you. So there's no confusion in this and because so you're not alone. I'm running out of time right now. I gotta go somewhere. But that's all I have. Well, that's not all I have when it comes to my view on death. So well, thank you for tuning in and listening. And please don't forget to subscribe or comments or whatever, because we all have our own, view of life and our own story or our own experience when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I just want to say I appreciate for putting your time and energy to watch this video with me. And there's no coincidence. There's a reason why you're here. So thank you.